Sorry. Clicked out of the window again. Um, I'm not sure how well you're going to hear this. Hold on for a second. Internet bad again. Yeah, I do apologize. If the internet connection just proves too unstable repeatedly over time, I will probably just stop the stream early. But I'm having a nice kind of sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. So if you are currently behind on stream, recommend maybe tapping that live button and catching up. But things are stable for now, so I think we're good to finish out Shadow Generations tonight. I'm kind of ready, honestly. I think, I'm probably not playing Sonic Generations after this. It was, this game's fun, but it's not capturing me like some of the other games I've played, kind of do. So, I think it's probably just gonna be Shadow Generations, and I heard that I could probably finish it tonight, so, I guess let's get to it. You've heard this menu loop long enough. I don't need to torture you with it anymore. Alright, continue and get this going. Double internet bad cut? Yeah, that's kind of rough. It's stable again now, and OBS seems to have just completely erased all the frames that got dropped earlier, so I don't know what's happening there. But, I don't know. I think it is currently thunderstorming by me in my area, so that is also the thing that caused that one Mag Mammal 3 stream to just absolutely shit the bed as well. So maybe it's a bit of a problem of my area does not appreciate rain all around it. But if we can stay stable, then we'll still continue streaming tonight. But I hope that you're doing well on this average Tuesday evening. Had a nice long stream yesterday. I kind of expected actually to end up taking 3 hours doing that kind of hard mode stuff. But it is surprising that I still feel a little bit surprised. I guess maybe just at the whole difficulty of it all. And hey, you remember how yesterday I said I had this mouth sore that was kind of getting better, but was probably going to hurt because I kept talking? Well, guess what happened? Crash was right. As usual, I know. And it hurts like a bitch today. I have been on quite a bit of aspirin to well, not a whole hell of a lot, but you know, a good kind of 2 pills at a time aspirin day to kind of manage the pain a little bit, and been very purposely avoiding chewing food on that side of my mouth. So, fun. The streamer is injured today, and he will do his best to ignore the pain. Thought the reason that Mag Mammal 3 stream shit the bed because of the bitrate killing sandstorms. Well, I couldn't maintain the bitrate because of how shitty the internet was that night. So I think, I mean, we'll see. If we start actually going at high speed and get all the dash effects going, and the game starts not working, then, well, I guess we know the culprit. But, you know, for now, though, we can just have a good time with it. And see what's up with the group over here. Alright, I have to remember what my controls again. I guess B to do all this other stuff. Aspirin maxing. Aspirin says so you can take 8 within a 24-hour period, so don't recommend taking all 8 at once. But I want to. I don't want to listen to what the manufacturer says I should do. That's not fun. Though, you know, lots of aspirin can in fact lead to, oh, what is it again? Ulcers? Stomach ulcers? Yeah. But I'm not doing that, so don't worry, guys. The streamer will not hospitalize himself on aspirin. Okay, so, let's see. Other various sticking around. Oh, does Maria and Gerald have anything new to say? I was expecting to get more plot out of them before the story ended, so I was, like, actually kind of surprised that we're coming this close to ending the game. You say you've seen regions you're not familiar with. I would speculate you've experienced places in the future. Time has very little meaning here. It's reasonable you glimpse tomorrow as much as yesterday. Oh crap, that means Shadow's gonna see all these recycled levels again in some future game. I've studied time manipulation, no expert at it. All I can offer is some educated guesses. Okay, no. Gerald, you're not super useful. Hi, Maria. Shadow, I don't want you to listen to Black Doom. That's the devil's music, don't you know? You may share his DNA, but he's not your true family. Your real family loves you and wants you to be safe and happy. That's us, Shadow, me and Grandfather. Please remember that. No, I want to go do sin, Maria. Time has been different for you. Do you remember our teacher? She was very strict, but I loved learning new things from her. She liked my biology report on Chow very much. You really ought to catch up on your homework, you know. I don't think you ever turned in an assignment. Shadows went to school? I guess that kind of makes sense. He is a little bit... he had to get educated somewhere. Food on Ark's okay. Really missed the cooking on Earth. Before you got sick, you went with your family to Spagonia. The food there was amazing. You found a favorite food? All I've ever seen you have is coffee. Shadow drinks coffee? Oh shit. This is a whole lot of lore I never knew anything about. Shadow drinks coffee while Sonic eats chili dogs. It's crazy. Let's see. There wasn't anything particularly interesting up here, I think. I just need to go to the other area. Okay. Favorite rodeo behind Snack the Hedge, Shack the Hedge. You'll get there one day, Scorebar. Black Boom. Thought you like tea? I don't remember there being any particular instance of Shadow enjoying... Well, I don't remember there being an instance of Shadow enjoying food, per se, let alone tea. But I guess this game confirms it, so... It's kind of interesting, though. Given that, you know, we have Sonic, who loves chili dogs canonically. It's like Shadow actually has, never explored Shadow's favorite food. Before, all we had to go off of was that he was just, you know, he consumed spite, and, that was enough to sustain him. Alright, so, we gotta get through the purple goo again. Defective showed me a little bit of what I was doing wrong on the previous stream, so I maybe have a bit better of an understanding of how to get through the goo. No guarantees, though. It's probably still going to be a little abysmal. Alright. Oh yeah, we have like the bonus fucking John Wick levels we can play. Yeah, I guess we could do that later. Maybe as a post-game kind of thing. Observation. Black Arms weaponry is organic in origin. This means they grow their firearms. Shadow, you are part Black Arms. Can you grow guns out of your body? I surmise you should be able to turn your hand into a gun. Yeah, no, hold on. That's great. That's a good concept for a game. SEGA, get on that. Make Shadow spawn guns from his head. The Eclipse Cannon is a great weapon. He researched the ultimate life form. Data incompatible. Inquiry. What kind of man was he? Based. That, next question, Omega. Alright, collecting rings and such. I saw the shiny, I wanted it. But instead I get punished by, hitting a ring like an idiot. Or a spike ball like a moron. Shouldn't be stopping for this, but... hell with it. Why not? I hope he was schooled. 50 years old. Famous actor John Wick. Yes, of course, the famous actor John Wick. Still can't believe that they got John Wick and Sonic. I mean, you know, it, Getting Keanu Reeves is, it's sensible enough, right? Like, Keanu Reeves is a pretty affable guy, and just give him a decent role to play, he's definitely not gonna have a problem with it. I think it's fitting overall. Like, I do like his movie performance quite a bit. I didn't really like, from what I heard Defective play of the crossover level, I didn't really like his performance in this game, necessarily, but I guess I'll have to, see it again to, have a final verdict on it. Alright, let's see here. Okay, oh yeah, Rouge is here. I don't really feel like talking to you, Rouge. I don't know why.
Something calls to me.
Hey, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Alright, what's the last tomb? What, tomb? Tomb. What's the last Doom power gonna be, baby?
No.
It's Doom Migraine. Oh yeah, this promo art. Shadow is now the Antichrist. That's cool as hell, though. That's dope. I do like Shadow, you know. What am I saying? I really do appreciate that this game comes to actually do more stuff with, you know, Shadow's Black Doom origin. Oh shit. Wait, is that a bridge? Yeah, I think I know what time it is. This, you know, the other games hadn't really explored it too much. It kind of was like a little, you know, backdrop element that, oh yeah, I guess Shadow was kind of like this ultimate life form of some kind. With alien ancestry. It was after Shadow 05, they just kind of dropped it. Radical Highway. Did somebody say Radical Highway? Did I? Hello? Please? What's going on? Oh no! Oh no, my joke is ruined! Why is it not working? I didn't test it! Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. I did not waste time making this joke not work. Right now. Why is it not connected? Soundboard should be connected. It was working last time. I tested it right before stream previously. Because I closed this? It might be because I closed this on accident. Alright. Now, did somebody say Radical Highway?
Warning. Radical Highway alert. Repeat. Radical Highway alert.
Okay, that was it. I asked Defective to do that with some of his Fruity Loop Studio talent, and I hope you enjoyed. Okay, with 50 rings, press... Okay, not Q and E. I need my... Why is it giving me keyboard controls? Help. LB and RB simultaneously. How Sonic gets is moderate highway. Yeah, he's not cool like that. Hold RT in midair to glide. Okay.
Complete.
Ooh, Shadow sounding evil. Being complete and shit.
You cannot deny me, Shadow. You are finally complete. Come, face me.
I'm a biblically accurate angel, Shadow. I can only do good. Come on, why don't you believe me? I'll give you cookies.
It is time.
Time to duel?
I'm sorry I put you on this path, Shadow. But I'm proud of how you have walked it. I believe in you, son.
Aw, he called me son.
Shadow!
It's all right, Maria. I'm letting go of that destructive anger.
Aw. Shadow's overcoming his anger issues. That's relatable. To me, especially. I used to have some pretty bad anger issues myself. Mundane low way. Yeah, that do be the opposite, ain't it?
Fight with your wish in my heart.
Lame toll way.
Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
Oh, he smiles. Holy shit. The world's gonna fall apart. It's like Mandy smiling in Billy and Mandy. But that makes sense. It's the first time Shadow's probably been able to be happy in a long time. Seeing Maria, it probably, you know, it's good for him. It serves a hedgehog well.
Nothing can stop me from reaching that high now.
Alright, it was press both of these buttons? No? Uh-oh. I didn't read the tutorial very well. That'll work. Alright. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, to come back to that topic, I did used to have actually some pretty major anger issues. I kind of had that, gifted kid perfectionism kind of instilled upon myself, and I just, you know, for a very long time, I put the pressure on myself to, like, oh, I always kind of, like, need to be doing, you know, really great. Not in, like, this I have to be the best kind of sense, but it's like, if something is not coming to me immediately, it was very, very frustrating, and, you know, often that frustration was something that, instead of just kind of saying, oh, you know, I'm irritated and that's that, it turned more into, like, a, you know, if I'm angry, I'm going to literally take it out upon myself, because, like, need to vent that anger somewhere, and I figured, like, oh, you know, it's just me that I'm, like, hurting. Like, I would hit myself and, like, bite myself and do, like, really stupid shit like that. And since I figured, well, it's just me that I'm hurting, it's not, you know, that big of a deal, nobody else is getting affected by it. You know, that's just something that I kind of just went with, but it took a lot to kind of realize eventually that, like, oh, no, that's not a very good thing to be, still doing. I should value myself a little higher than that. Well, anyways, now that little tangent's, done, it's time for Radical Highway. And, like, true Radical Highway, not, like, weird Techno Fever Dream Radical Highway, like, real shit Radical Highway. Like, new remixed music. And rail flipping? Oh, my favorite. You shouldn't have.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Alright, tooltip, tell me what to do. Collect 50 rings and do all this, okay. Use these to glide, okay. Well, it kind of both, it activated already, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I should probably not be using that control stick. Shadow's Radical Highway, it's coming, it do be. They're just waiting to, like, drop the absolute bombshell of, like, you know, the guitar riff. Oh, missed. Missed my input. Oh well. Alright, anywhere else I want to go? Nope, that works.
This is it.
Oh, that looks weird. I think I kicked and it decided to actually make me, like, kick along the floor. That was pretty good. Stays kind of zero for normal and flying movement, so you have options. Yeah, I've kind of noticed that. It's nice to have a couple of different things to do. You could either fly your way through and enjoy the new Doom powers, or you could, oh, well, that was a little bit of a misplay. Or you could just, you know, play the level more normally, boost along. Okay, I can actually destroy these.
Out of my way.
A bit of a slow, awkward walk. Shadow's new wings are weighing him down. There we go. Okay. Hold on. No. We're not just letting him live. That's not the fun thing to do. Oh, wait, yep, now we're in the Techno Fever Dream. Alright, as Defective mentioned. Okay. Jump here. Let's see. Other things to yap about while I'm not looking at chat at the moment. I did get a new mouse recently because my previous mouse was starting to not function very well on the buttons anymore.
Out of my way.
Or the left click wasn't really working super well. I was kind of missing a couple inputs, so, you know, can't have that as a gamer. Oh, okay, I missed it, but that's fine. I still hit the jump trigger. So now I'm actually rocking the, what's called the, Evoluent Vertical Mouse D. Not an ad, but it seems, it's interesting because I have actually enjoyed more vertical mice, ever since I got into my job and ergonomics actually became, like, a big issue and a problem for me. This one is so far alright, though I think I ended up accidentally ordering a version. They came in a couple sizes. I might have ordered the one that's too small. Oh, okay, I'm going on an adventure, it seems. A Sonic adventure. But, you know, I'm getting used to it. It's alright. I think in a little bit of time, my hand will get used to the new shape. If y'all are out there, I would definitely recommend getting a vertical ergonomic mouse at some point. It is quite nice. I thought I would be able to dash there. Oh well. It definitely helps with wrist problems in ways that I did not think would really matter that much beforehand. Turns out those ergonomic people who study the hand comfort actually know what they're talking about.
Out of my way.
So hey, Super Nerd, why does Shadow have a cape? That is apparently not a cape. Those are his new Doom Wings. It's the last power he got by absorbing, you know, Black Doom's alien goo that was left behind. And now Shadow can, like, kind of fly if he has enough rings. It's pretty cool. It's a little awkward to control with so many buttons on the controller, but, you know, it does the job. Alright, that was a little bit of a messy attempt at that stage, but I'm kind of just aiming to clear the game at this point. Alright, I guess back into the void, otherwise we'd have to go and climb this up again. Or climb up this again. Oh, there we go. There's the full music. In fact, this deserves this deserves the alert once more.
Warning. Radical highway alert. Repeat. Radical highway alert.
Defective made it, so I have to make sure that I actually get all my worth out of it. He made 2 versions, both with and without the music. I really wanted to do it because I was like, streamer Simple Flips that I like to watch every once in a while. He has a running joke, or he had a running joke in some of his playthroughs of like Pokemon, where one of his like mods, I think, made a warning Gen 1 alert because he was like doing a challenge to like actually capture a bunch of Gen 1 Pokemon before taking on the league. And you know, one of the funniest little jokes to me, so I had to go and make it myself. Now, hold on, there's a little thing down here. I'll take the secret path. Ooh, that was cool. Vertical grinding from below rail to above rail.
Unleash the power.
Alright. Can't mess up now. Alright, Sonic, or Shadow, punch the shit out of this thing's brain, or whatever the hell that is.
Out of my way.
That wasn't in-game? No, that was me. I have a soundboard, that I have, I'm starting to make use of. It would be funny if it was in-game, though. I would love to actually have the game be saying, oh god, it's Radical Highway again, you better get your ass ready. Alright, take me through it, and then... going. Alright, Shadow, keep punching this thing. I don't even know what the hell this is. It's not quite Bio Lizard, and it's not quite, I don't know, it's got ram horns, it's got a little baby guy inside of it. Yeah, smack the hell out of that baby, Shadow. I don't know why I didn't hold the button there. It said hold, but I guess I don't have the brain cells for that. Oh, I could, oh, okay, good save. Alright, here. Doom Ride. As that was Shadow's cycle is canonically called now, the Doom Ride. You must be this doomed to ride on this bicycle. Oh, okay, nearly nearly jumped right into that pit. Not the smartest move on my part. Almost got me there. Hey, this scene. And now the camera... Oh, now we're going up instead of down. This symbolizes progress within Shadow's story. The fact that he's now moving upwards instead of looking down and stuck in the past. Ooh, would have liked a little bit more height, but that's okay. I'll take it. Sweet. How radical would you say this highway is? Pretty freaking radical, dude. I would have to say that was maybe more radical than the Radical Highway. That was actually really cool. It flowed very well. Everything flowed very nicely into each other. Also, especially too, with having multiple paths to take, it's like, oh, I can actually make real good use out of the, you know, the Doom powers. While also not being so, like, bound to, like, oh, I have to be doing it, like, super good, only, like, a little bit after I even gained the damn powers.
The time has come.
Hey, Black Doom, we haven't seen you in a while.
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
Orchestral remix, epic final boss, true. It ranks up the tension. You know that all white people at the function want the orchestral remix. That's our history. You know, Devil Doom, I feel like we've done this once before. Maybe roughly 25 years ago, you in this exact form. With your weird little laser balls. Ooh, cinematic. No need to burp in my face, dude. Kinda gross. Where did you grow up? In a hole? Come on now. Ah, okay. We have to smack his balls back at him. It's a little bit interesting that, well, I would say little, not exactly interesting, but it's certainly an artistic choice for them to have said, actually, you know what? We need to have you do 2 surfing, based bosses. Having just the one for Metal Sonic was not enough. We actually like Doom Surf so much that you need to go ahead and do it now for Black Doom as well. I'm sure it's going to change a little bit. And this is probably not going to be a monophasic boss, but still. Alright, bro, what was the point of that? Just gonna flex on us? Uh-oh. Alright.
Perhaps I have underestimated you.
Crash needs to learn this mechanic.
Hollow threat from a hollow monster. This isn't good.
It's great! Uh-oh. Accidentally let go of the button a little bit early there, but still worked out. It's okay. Still doing his best impression of the Ryan Gosling belch meme. Yeah, Shadow, I just really like this human actor Ryan Gosling so much. He might actually be more ultimate of a life form than you. Oh, I thought I could make it to the red rings. Oh, sad. Almost got through this without dying. Okay, over here, and once again.
Take this.
Final boss, gotta expect to use all the powers. Yeah, no, I guess that does make total sense. I didn't have to use the arrows yet, but we'll see. They'll probably make me bring back Chaos Spear soon enough. Shadow, what's your favorite Halo game? I'm almost certain one of you have made that joke before. But, well, it's mine now. Oh man, they really like you going all the way back for this, huh? Alright, well, builds up the tension, that's for sure. Alright, up here. Ooh, wrong way, Shadow. Yeah, right. Kick your stupid teeth out. 3 ODST is pretty good too. Maybe I should play Halo games at some point just to understand what the hype was about. Although I have been told that maybe for a modern player, older replaying Doom might not, or not Doom, Halo might not be worth it. Maybe one of those things you should grow up with. IDK. Yes, your bloodline, all that stuff.
I am nothing. I have surpassed you. Time to end this once and for all.
Also, all hail Shadow remix, much appreciated. We love it. All right, punch you in your gigantic eyeball. I do really enjoy Devil Doom's general, especially this design. I kind of love like semi-Eldritch horror type stuff. Like, give me just a little bit of like body horror, and I think that's all like a peak design. Oh, nice. Got it. Off of one button press, I get to do 3 cool parry moves. Press buttons, press buttons. Alright, I thought you were gonna attack me there, Neo Devil Doom. Oh, now he is. All hail Radical Highway. Very true. It's an interesting remix of this theme. I think probably the original goes harder on its own, but given that, you know, as Defective mentioned, you gotta have that epic orchestral remix to know that it's truly a moment for the ages kind of thing. Oh, hey, this is also kind of fun. This is kind of like, I mean, okay, that was a much short... I thought that was going to be longer, but it kind of reminded me of how in Shadow the 05 you have to like go through Westopolis's drop every single time you want to play the game, and that was again going upwards in reverse. Is there a way I'm supposed to be able to descend while using the Doom Wings? I feel like I'm missing a key mechanic of it. Oh, now I get free control. That's okay.
Chaos control.
Oh yeah, that power.
Your future is already decided. We will be one.
Sorry, Black Doom. I have the same kind of stand as you do. Inside your heart, determination of the strong.
I will not be
Meaning
stopped.
that you search for so long. Oh, he's Shadow. He's right behind you, isn't he?
Cannot deny what you are. We are one and the same.
I am nothing like you.
Shadow the Hedgehog. This is the destiny I choose.
Oh shit.
Now, to end this.
Those are some big Doom Spheres. I'm gonna go for your liver.
I crafted everything up till now. And yet, you deny me.
Oh, damn. Right through him.
Shadow,
Nice. Shadow absolutely just tore through this challenge that Black Doom threw at him. It wasn't even a contest, dude. Give me a second. Let me reset PNG Tuber here. And then turn the preview off on OBS. I'm realizing that might be sacrificing a couple resources. All right, and close the preview, and there we go. Okay. Yeah. Shadow gave Devil Doom the King Piccolo treatment. Yeah, Shadow is not taking any prisoners. You just want to get that heart, rip it right out, go right through the back as well. Why not? I'll opine on Shadow themes in a moment to answer Grim specs there. All his powers are burning away. No, not Radical Highway! What will we do without Radical Highway? What will SEGA do without Radical Highway? That's all they know.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too. Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here. If
Wow.
I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well. I leave it to you.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Just kidding, Shadow. I'm going to go sell this on
Aren't
the
you
market for
coming?
money.
He might need your help.
Still have Green Hill and Chemical Plant and the Death Egg. Yeah, they're probably not completely out of idea.
Whatever.
They're not out of things to recycle yet. But Radical Highway is the one that earns the most money.
Shadow?
Hello, Maria.
knew you could
It's
do
me,
it.
Shadow the Hedgehog. I defeated Sin.
Maria.
I'm okay. Really?
Professor, what's happening?
Oh, I accidentally injected myself with some ghost goo, and I guess it got on Maria too.
Without Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow? No. I don't want to be frozen in one place in time.
Well, if you say so.
Your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you really don't.
I know I'll see you again.
About that.
And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart.
Maria. Wait.
It's a good joke, Grim. Goodbye, my only living, well, not living family. Shadow has no living family. Damn, that's actually sad. It's okay, Shadow. Family's kind of overrated. Your friends are what truly matters. Little bit of a tear. Shadow both has cried and smiled canonically in this game. Shadow cry unheard of. I do wish that maybe Shadow Generations was a little bit longer. Obviously, it's, you know, it's meant to be a DLC add-on to Sonic Generations. I think if Shadow could have gotten, like, again, own standalone game, they could have done a lot more with, like, the idea of, like, of, like, you know, meeting Maria again, and, like, that little line Maria gave about wanting to actually go back to her place in time. Like, they want to actually go back to, they don't want to be stuck in one time forever. You know, given a couple more cutscenes, it probably could have had some cool kind of, you know, discussions of what are Maria and Gerald's philosophies actually like, and, you know, what did Shadow grow up around? Does that maybe shape how he acts? The philosophies that he takes within his life as well? You know, unfortunately, we didn't really get that opportunity, but, you know, it's still a fun game overall. It's good gameplay. There's a lot of fun things to work with here, a lot of cool new powers, and, you know, it's still a nice little extra bit of development in the Shadow Saga that we don't really get to touch on very often. It's very heartfelt at all for Shadow to get to meet with Maria, again, and in a way that kind of makes some sense, too, you know? So, yeah, I think fun game, pretty good. I'm not really enough to make me want to go play Sonic Generations, at least on stream. I might do that off stream at some point, just for, you know, shits and giggles, but, you know, I definitely think I want to move forward towards Freedom Planet being the next project I want to work on for Tuesday streams. I mean, I'm not ending the stream now. I know it sounds like I'm ending the stream now, but the credits are rolling. This is when the streamer usually gives their thoughts about things. But, yeah, I don't know. Decent little game. Maybe like a 7 or a 6.5 out of 10. You know, obviously it's not meant to be a full thing, so it's kind of hard to compare to, you know, a normal scoring basis, but it's fun. And it's... would I have gone out of my way to purchase this if it weren't for the fact that, you know, I was playing off of Defective Steam share copy? Probably not, unless you're a diehard Sonic fan, but it's fun, and that's cool. Supposed to be memorizing all these names? I'll fail the test later, it's fine, I don't mind. They didn't have time to make a Sonic Movie 3 game, so this DLC was the cheap answer to the cash-in. Oof, yeah, that's probably the truth, ain't it? I wouldn't be surprised if the reason it's not still in standalone games because Sega has cold feet about releasing a standalone Sonic series game that isn't mainly about Sonic. I kind of don't, I don't think I agree, actually, there. They could, if Shadow, I guess Shadow 5 was the last time they did, and maybe that was kind of a bit of a little bit of a flop, but I feel like Shadow is so well loved now at this point, they probably could drop another Shadow standalone game, and at the very least it would sell well. I don't think it would be cinema. I think Sega's kind of out of the game of making absolute cinema, but You know, they don't really make peak anymore, but you know, they'll still make good. They'll still make good quality, and I think they could probably at least make something fun that's a full game for just Shadow, and it could succeed. I don't think they could do something like that with really any other non-Sonic character in the franchise. Like, no, Rouge, Knuckles, Amy, Tails, maybe Tails, but I don't know, for the most part, all the other characters don't have that kind of depth of character and, like, you know, main character syndrome that everybody else has. That main character aura, I guess is what I meant to say. Tails could maybe get away with it in, like, a fun side game, but that would probably be one of those, again, shorter endeavors. Maybe a Tails Generations, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I think Shadow could probably get away with his own game at some point. They introduced here that Maria has a younger sister. Maybe they'll do something with that, so Shadow does have some family still. Oh, I must have missed that line of dialogue. That's actually pretty cool, though. Nice to have Shadow be able to talk to some people, you know, relay what he remembered about Maria or get some more insight from Maria's sister, so that could be neat. So you'd give the game, Grim, you'd give the game overall 8 out of 10, but 10 out of 10 in terms of writing. I think the writing's a bit rushed. I mean, the fact that it's a small game makes the writing kind of rushed. So, you know, it falls a little bit flat for me. I'd probably maybe give it an 8 out of 10. Good concepts, but it like almost everything about the story and the writing, it all makes sense and flows very well. And it is competently executed, but the fact that, like, Shadow's backstory has a lot of depth that you can still mine out of it, that even Shadow of 5 never got to. So I think that having even more, you could definitely get even more out of Shadow's backstory within, like, the framework that they set up in this game. They just didn't, like, sweep in and capitalize on it because I don't know, movie cash-in, like Super Nerd was saying. They had a time window. But yeah, I don't know. It's all right. It's fun. Wasn't my favorite thing ever. I think I still like Frontiers more overall. But again, the comparison of small game versus full game is tenuous. What more depth do you even mean? I just feel it's kind of like how sometimes you go and see a movie and you're like, yeah, all these plot points make sense, but they kind of do. They're either a little bit rushed or they kind of you know, paint by numbers, jump to each other, like. You know, I would like more writing about, like, you know, Maria or finding Gerald or, like, you know, having Shadow have dialogue with each of them and, like, you know, just learning more about them, getting more emotionally connected to the characters within the game itself and not completely relying on the fact that, you know, Shadow has these connections with these characters already, and that's kind of trying to draw on the emotional connection for me. Where it's like, I think the game needs to manifest that in its own way, rather than just relying on players' prior knowledge. And it's, you know, like, it's short, so it needs more time to breathe. It's like if you just watched an abridged version of a movie. I guess actually maybe that's the best way to describe it. I feel that, you know, Shadow Generations feels like an abridged version of the game. Gerald's journal is right there for the collection, by the way. Oh, I guess given that I'm playing this for stream, I didn't actually look at most of the collectibles, so yeah, maybe I can take a look at that later and get a better judgment of the story that was developed here. But, you know, trying to condense everything down for stream, keep things flowing, you know. I guess I never got that full experience. Maybe I could read a couple things, since I'll still have an hour to vamp, to make the stream the normal length. But, yeah, I don't know. Wow, these are some long credit. NASA was a part of this? I guess they probably provided, like, a space image or something. That makes sense. Copyright SEGA. All right. So let's see. All right. So what else can we do? Oh yeah, we could do the movie DLC as well, or we could talk to the mysterious black orb. Doom Zone. Activate the Doom Zone. Not only will the number of the white space challenge gates increase, but the challenges and the bosses will be more difficult. Oh, okay. So there's actually like a New Game Plus kind of thing going on here. It could be fun to try out. Omega, hello. You have anything to say after now that we're in post-canon? No, it's just the same thing. I should be able to grow a gun out of my arms. At this point, you feel like one can't really appreciate the full deep dive into Shadow's character unless they've played and watched SA2, Heroes, Shadow 05, 06, and this as a whole. This game feels like Shadow getting proper closure with both Gerald and Maria since he didn't get the chance before. Yes, I do agree, and I think that's a very good thing. I think it's just... there could have... Within the game itself, I feel like there could have been more depth to that closure, just more scenes and more things like exploring the relationship, just because, like... I mean, I don't know. As you saw with, like, the gameplay, I could mostly just ignore them, and it, you know, I wouldn't actually get it fed to me. I suppose there is the argument you're making about, like, you should read Gerald's diary and, like, get all the collectibles and actually read up on everything, and, like, that will change your experience, and yeah, I guess that's true, and it's maybe a bit selfish of me to say, oh, I do want it more directly fed to me. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I like games that just kind of present themselves. It feels like if it's not doing that, then it's insisting upon itself, saying that actually I'm so good that you have to do everything here. And it's like, I don't know. Feels a bit self-important. Undertale. Anyways, so hey, let's go through the ring here. Shadow, you're about to get a new voice actor. Question marks. Mysterious. Fur is a little bit more textured, slightly different. Oh, pick that apart for scrap metal. There's good copper in there, Shadow.
Is that me? Huh?
Yeah, the slight redesign must feel freaky to you, dude.
Another form?
Strong collectibles gamer, afraid you'll get some lore. Perhaps. I just don't want the lore to feel too essential. I want it to feel a little bit more bonusy. So surprised Keanu Reeves got such a big renaissance in his career. Still know him as the Woe guy.
I should follow.
Yeah, it is, not everybody gets that second chance, in acting, I suppose, but, I don't know, some people manage to reinvent themselves. It's like how Leslie Nielsen used to be, like, a decent kind of, serious, actor, and then he took up, like, The Naked Gun and lots of other comedy roles, and, all worked out for him. Oh shit, it's Subway Surfers, let's go. I've never played Subway Surfers in my life. I'm terrible at it as a result. Also, hey, this music is familiar, actually. I know, Defective, you said it sounds good. This is something from Shadow 05. I don't remember exactly which stage it is, but I know if I played the level again, I would absolutely recognize it. Okay, I'm not doing so well here. I'm really not doing so well here.
I need to find my way back. Or find my way out.
Okay, I mean, is that it? Okay, so I was hating on Keanu's line delivery earlier before I actually played the stage. This is not actually so bad. It makes sense.
What are they?
Maybe not. I don't know. Some of the lines feel well delivered. Some of them feel maybe a little bit half-assed. Yeah, being really quiet is definitely a bit of an issue. Okay, Shadow. No need to flex this hard. Also, Shadow, hold on, you're killing people. Shadow, don't kill the gun officer. Oh, okay, I guess he... Oh, okay, Shadow didn't kill them. He just had to neutralize the guy.
You can't stop me.
Okay, well, Shadow, you just told me to keep moving, and then I got punished for it, so I don't really know what to think at this point. Oh, no, I missed that.
Yep.
Hold on.
This is the ultimate power.
Okay, didn't mean to press that, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get my way back up there. Alright, screw it.
Let's do this. Yep.
I don't think I like Keanu's noises he has to make for like, oh, well, I'm playing an anime character, I have to be jumping. Oh, it wanted me to chaos control. Okay, I get it. I fucked up. Whatever, just, yeah, it's fine. Just get the collectible. Sonic games are all about perfection, and it makes sense. If you can actually execute everything in time and know where everything is, you're gonna have the best time with it. Otherwise, you're gonna feel sloppy. It's like this. Because I'm still not good at actually using my chaos control. The RPG mentality is taking over. Okay.
Chaos control.
There, just get away from him. That works. Keanu's eras, bro went from Bill and Ted to Matrix to John Wick. Yeah, no, he's really redefined himself multiple times. It's pretty cool for him. That was no fucking A rank. Alright, sure, game. Whatever you say. Yeah, there you go. It's the Westopolis mix. Definitely watch The Dark Beginnings after I finish. It won a prestigious Webby Award. Yeah, I probably should do that.
Oh.
Maybe if it's something I could easily just pull up on YouTube, we could all watch it if everyone else is interested. I'd be alright with turning this into a little bit of a react stream. It's still related and on topic.
Control.
Anyone who hasn't done anybody who hasn't done a ton of voice acting work is gonna sound a little stilted. Happens with every celebrity cameo in a video game, with few exceptions. Yeah, I'm sure if Kirk Thornton needs to transition out of playing Shadow for the games, then Keanu could definitely fill the role eventually. It would just take him some time to actually get used to it. Alright, Shadow, back in your normal form. My hair, it's now a texture, instead of slightly coming off of my body. Collection room to get stuff in, okay. Okay, it seems that you've DM'd it to me, they compile it all into one video. Alright, let's see. I can pull up Discord again. Yeah, we can kind of watch that. Unless there's anything... Okay, hey everybody. Is there anything within the game still that you want me to do? You want me to try out or take a look at before, you know, going on and just watching the, reacting to the Dark Beginnings, videos? I don't know how long the thing is that he just sent me, but, besides getting every single collectible, which is not reasonable, you know, I would be willing to go around, collect a couple things, maybe like do another challenge or something like that. All the things left are to get the Orbot Cubot collectibles and get the journal pages. So, I mean, yeah, that's just a handful of the collectible stuff. I don't think I'm actually close to any of those, but, you know, if there's anything else like Easter egg or fun or, I don't know, something really cool that I just haven't taken a look at yet, I would be happy to indulge, if anybody was interested. Otherwise, I'll pull up the Dark Beginnings and we can, just have a watch. Have a watch at it then. All right, let me pull this up then. Let's see how long it is. Come on. Ooh, that's not the right browser. That's my personal browser. Oh, okay, it's just 14 minutes. That'll be simple and easy. All right, yeah, I guess we'll have a short stream today. It'll complement the fact that I had a huge stream last night. So we can watch this 15-minute thing, talk about Sonic for a little bit, and then see ourselves off for the night. All right, let's rearrange a couple. Well, let's save first. All right, let's quit the game. Okay, and now it's OBS preview doing. All right, OBS is fine. Let's pull up Dark Beginnings over here. Nope, don't start playing yet. Transition to Balatro competitive co-op. I mean, no, not quite. I don't like changing the topic that much within a video, but this is fine. Maybe Balatro one day when I actually get it on my computer rather than on my phone. All right, sweet. Let me see. Make sure that's caught up on my phone. There we go. All right. You think the only non-Sonic standalone titles besides Shadow of 5 are Tails Adventure, Tails Sky Patrol, Knuckles Chaotix, so that's more of a Chaotix game than a Knuckles game. Yeah, they didn't really do too many of those. They probably should try it again at some point. Like, I could totally see it working out. It's just that they, I don't know, haven't. I mean, Sega doesn't have to put in the effort for Sonic, I guess, because so many people just love Sonic. If they maybe just put in the effort for the other characters, they could definitely get something out of it. The Sonic universe has a very expansive lore with many colorful characters to explore. I mean, if people can appreciate like the lore of Sonic Riders characters and like the fact that they only appear in those games, and like, Sega could definitely do something with pretty cool standalone games. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do a live audio balance. This might get a little bit loud. Brace your asses. Okay. Well, now it's silent, so I can't balance it until... There we go. Alright, bit much. Maybe the half volume. Yeah, that'll probably be good. Eggman is Mean Bean Machine. Yeah, no, I mean, that does kind of work. Even if it is, just reskinned. They did enough theming with all the badniks and stuff to kind of justify it a little bit. You're urgently running. Okay, we could... I'll keep the captions on. Fine.
Hurry! You have to see this!
Oh, Shadow gets from Maria,
What's
and it's
wrong?
not immediately awful.
Look!
It's lights.
It's the Aurora Borealis.
There's an easy joke to make, and, I'm gonna just shut up and enjoy.
Maria.
Oh, ruh-roh. Maria's having an attack.
Thank you. I just pushed it a little. That's all.
The low gravity here only keeps your condition in remission. You should know better than to exert yourself.
I know. You're
Oh,
right.
Shadow. Always the
When it
harder,
comes to
older
the
brother.
beauty of
I guess
the
younger
herb,
brother.
I can't help myself. I can't wait for the day when we can finally return.
I was created here. I don't know if there's a place for me on Earth. Professor Gerald made me the ultimate life form. I should be the key to all manner of medicines. Curing you.
Oof. That wrath. The burden on Shadow. Aw.
You and Grandfather are doing your best. I'm just as happy to spend time with you here while you both research.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's definitely got to be a steamed hams edit for this. Like, no one would pass up on that line in the modern era and not turn it into steamed hams. Oh, that's different. Is that Gemerald? Does it accidentally... Does my, stupid little sprite accidentally work?
Robot was heading towards Grandfather's lab. Shadow, you have to save him.
A Gizoid. Alright. Not quite the same.
I'll handle this. Just wait here. I'll be back. I promise.
Hopefully the oxygen doesn't come out of the room for you, Maria. Hopefully you're gonna be okay. I wonder what's gonna happen to her. Cool. Oh, wow. The animation is very nice here. It's smooth, and it's smooth and fast. You still keep up generally with what's going on. Ooh. Cool transition.
This isn't right.
This is the Guardian Units of Nations. Prepare to be boarded.
The soldiers. They storm the Ark. Destroy all evidence.
Uh-oh.
But
Shadow's
it's
kind of
too soon.
realizing he's
It's
waking
happening
up.
too quickly.
He's been in a coma for 15 years. As long as those 3 bullets are nearby, she won't catch them. Uh-oh, he's going full Joker. You don't ever go full Joker. Yeah, I guess he was in a coma for 50 years, you're right. Uh-oh. We know what this is. Oof.
That was no mere nightmare. And it all began in view of the Ark.
I mean, yeah, you probably had a little bit of
Could he have survived?
PTSD trigger there, Shadow.
No, that can't be. I need answers.
Very cool, though. A little bit more to the lore, perhaps? That there was a Gizoid there? The moon is huge. Yeah, it's
Stay
true.
away from me. Abe.
Really got some Majora's Mask energy going for it. Maybe it was a good thing that Eggman shot the moon. He might have saved everybody
Shadow?
as a result.
Are you alright?
Maria,
Ooh. He sees the
I'm
little
fine.
alien creature.
It's just
He's putting the pieces together.
the professor created me.
Abraham
using
Lincoln
DNA.
on this space station
Black
at this
Arms,
time,
they
at this
called them.
era.
The same DNA as this larva. This ugly, heartless creature. I may look like a hedgehog, but I'm really no different than this thing.
Oh.
That's not true. You have a big heart. It may be difficult for you to express it, but I know that deep down you really do care. About me. About everyone.
Abe doesn't
What
see it
you
that
do
way.
is what defines you.
Abe sees it
I know
exactly
you're
as how
having a
Shadow
hard
thinks
time
of himself
finding
right now.
answers, but I'm certain you will one day.
But it's cool though. You get to have Shadow's like whole fight with destiny
You'll find
versus
even more people you
or
can
was it
trust.
nature versus nurture all the way back here. Even that far before in the timeline, he's thinking about how you know, does this DNA make him destined to just be a little ugly black doom creature, or is he gonna be able to determine life for himself? Omega, you're making him dance with how much you're shooting him, dude. Chill, chill.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Rouge, what are you doing here?
Just gathering some intel for Gun. I convinced Omega to be my backup. What's your story?
I need a spacecraft to reach the Ark.
Oh, you know, just want to do some
I
space
have reason
fight.
to believe the Black Arms have returned.
Well, you're out of luck here. This is just a supply depot.
That big bastard from X2 that I hate.
Take it out.
No feet for you. That's the most valuable part of your body. That had to be taken out first. And now no arm. And sorry, kid, this is the end of your brain. And I guess the rest of you too.
Now about this spacecraft. I can take you to a ship, but in return you're going to have to promise to come to Sonic's birthday party. I'll take that as a yes. Now then, interested in raiding a gun base?
I've never heard anything sexier in my life, Rouge.
So, Gun funded the research that created you, and when they got you, they sealed you away for 50 years.
Yep, just like any secret military project. Good thing Eggman isn't piloting it, or you'd never hear the end of you. Know what they say, the more the merrier.
Tonight.
Gun is not my enemy tonight.
It's pretty nice that modern games kind of drop that, just in the English translation, kind of drop that, you know, need to repeat the same voice line over and over again because it sounded cool in Japanese. Hey, speaking of cool, that was really cool seeing Omega's gun, like, drag along the ground like that. And Shadow just catching a rocket casually. Yeah, even he can't believe what he's fucking seeing, dude. Like, that shit was egregious. Also, it's rather interesting. I thought that at this point in the timeline, all of these folks had kind of, you know, reconciled their differences with Gun, and I mean, hell, the president even has Shadow's picture on his desk. Maybe it's a different president at this point, but, you know, I feel like maybe going and attacking a gun base would maybe bring you back to pariah status again. I mean, it's cool as hell, but still. I don't want to kill you, I just want to cause billions in property damage. Billions must be spent.
I wanted to destroy it.
Yeah, hey D. You did miss the end of the playthrough, unfortunately.
Copy that and a
It was a very quick run. Got through Black Doom in one death, one try. It was alright. It was pretty cool. Thoughts on the ending was like, I don't know. The game was fun, but I felt it was maybe a little bit, the story felt a little bit condensed, but that could possibly also just be due to the fact that I did not, like, as Grim wanted to point out, I didn't, like, go and do all the collectibles and read everything and, you know, ensure that I understood more of the story, but, I don't know, it's also fun overall, just wasn't, you know, absolutely great.
Commander Abraham Tower, all forces stand down.
This is... You couldn't have... Shadow, could you not have just asked them? Like, again. Crash, they said they were raiding a gun base for a shuttle because Gun isn't just going to let them have a shuttle for free. Evidently, they did.
And aided in the destruction of millions in gun assets.
Sorry, but Shadow needed some help saving the world.
If that's the case, despite all that's passed between us, he saved the world from Black Doom. He should have known I would have supported him if he asked.
Exactly.
When has Shadow ever asked for permission?
You could have asked for permission. Yet, hold on, Abe's suddenly the most reasonable person here.
There's only one person who could ever do that.
True. When she was lost to us, long time ago.
Alright, yeah, maybe Rouge has a point. Maybe it's only Mario that would actually get through to his guy in his thick head, so... This is a Ruby episode. A criminal thing to say.
Stop it. That life was taken from me long ago. I need to focus on the mission at hand.
Yes, Zero. I mean Shadow. Am I doing the Sonic Generations half? Nah, I think I'm not. I'm probably just gonna move on, honestly. Shadow Generations is fun, but just given the type of game it is, it feels one where it's like I really would need to like practice it and do it a bunch to like make sure I'm like really good at it to have the most fun with it. And, you know, I don't think it would be super fun to just, you know, watch me keep kind of, you know, bashing into things. I mean, y'all were entertained, I guess, but I don't know. For me, I don't find it that interesting to kind of have that just like, okay, I'm playing this and like I'm just running into shit, tripping on things, kind of awkwardly getting through each level and not going for all collectibles and stuff. And then if I go for all collectibles again, then the levels get repetitive and I don't know. Plus also it kind of makes for an awkward stream game too, because it makes it hard for me to read chat and talk about things while needing to focus on very high, fast-paced action levels. So of course I'm going to solve this by playing another Sonic-like game after this, right? But I don't know. Shadow Generations was fun. Wasn't really fun enough to pull me directly into Sonic Generations afterwards. Maybe something I would go ahead and do, you know, in my own time, or maybe just mess around and be like, okay, I'm just gonna go live in the Discord randomly. I'm gonna collect some stuff. Have fun, everybody. So, yeah. But, no, it's just cool. I liked all these little, Dark Beginnings animations. That kind of added some depth to, you know, Shadow starting on this whole adventure anyways, and why he was aboard the Ark and all that. Good explainer, although it does still very much feel like, okay, sure, Shadow, you had to go and destroy everything in the gun base to get a spaceship. Yeah, I thought you had the president on speed dial, yet you couldn't just bring yourself to ask Abe to, you know, give you the freaking space shuttle. Whatever. It made for a cool fight, so I guess that's why we did it. I just feel like, you know, Shadow just wasted billions in taxpayer dollars, man. Why did you do that? Shadow's logic was that it would be funny. Yeah, I guess that's the key element in all this, isn't it? Let's see. You feel like the song could be used for a Shadow AMV? Oh, absolutely. That was a very wonderful, nice, and emotional song. It even made poor Scorebar cry. Yeah. Shadow 5 stream when? I don't know. Someday. Maybe someday. Wait, so this is why Doom returns? I don't really get it. I'm just seeing his eyes here. Is this like some kind of facility here? Does this have to do with the Sonic Generations storyline? Something that I don't get? Was the Time Eater hooked up to a bunch of machines or something like that? I guess it makes sense. Oh, he regenerated from that one alien? Oh, like the one that was in the capsule all the way back at the beginning of one of these Dark Beginnings things? Okay, that kind of works. Oh yeah, I guess this is the perspective of that tube, isn't it? Tube broken. Okay, that makes sense. Though it is interesting that of all things, like that didn't blow up in the Arc Raid or get shot down by the gun soldiers, but I guess gun soldiers have impeccable logic, so. So Black Doom's part of the Hive Mind. Yeah, and everyone forgot the single Black Arms alien. Gotcha. Well. Anyways. Yeah, that was my Shadow Generations playthrough. Again, for anyone who didn't hear it, overall, fun game. Maybe like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10 for what I actually played and experienced with it. Maybe I'll enjoy it more when I actually go and get all the collectible stuff. But, you know, Sonic games do have that tendency to me where it's like, okay, you gotta, like, know exactly what you're doing, or you're just gonna be stumbling through things, and it's gonna feel awkward, not that much fun. And it doesn't even feel that great to get better at it, but I guess that's just me. Fun. Yeah, be better on a replay probably. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. 3-hour stream yesterday. I think I've earned a 1.5-hour stream today. So, you know, I'll, if you, blah, 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 that'll end the stream today. We got another stream on Thursday. I'll be talking about chemistry. We have more chemistry stuff to react to. So if you want to hear an expert talk about, his field while watching an Australian man make a very futile attempt at making new chemicals, it'll be a hoot. There's also, of course, the Discord to join. We have the Discord down below. If you haven't joined that yet, feel free to come on in. We talk about Mega Man, Doom, and I guess now Sonic a little bit. And that's where I post all the stream announcements and shit like that. Anything else to say? Oh, do all the little interact stuff with the video. It helps with the analytics and makes my mind feel right. So yeah, I don't know. Have a good night, everybody, and yeah, we'll do some Bogan chemistry on Thursday. It'll be pretty rad. Bring your goon box. You'll need it. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. See ya.